from you.
Welcome back once again. Derek Knight's with us, just ahead of race 11. Troopers Harris is going to run here for you in what I think has to be said is his favourite red box, isn't he? He loves Trap 1.
He does like the red box, yeah. I mean, anywhere on the rails, but the red's a bonus. He's been a super little dog for us since we got him. He came from Paul. Sean Gresham had him at Paul, and the owner lives down in the West Country, so sent him up to us because I think basically they can watch it on the television and that. So, yeah, he's been a really good dog. He's a real trier, bit of a character, but he's been a nice old dog for us.
For those watching at home, I don't know whether people have had a good, bad, indifferent evening, but would he be worth, you know, a few quid?
He would be. He'd need to crack out. I mean, you've got to respect the two dog. I mean, it has been missing the box, the Guinness dog, but that's the one he's got to beat. He likes doing it from the front, really, our fella. He gets home well enough, but the two looks just a bit classy, you know, so he'd have to do everything right.
And how's the kennel in general at the moment? How are things moving along?
It's quiet. It's quiet. I mean, you know, people are not buying dogs. I think everyone's going through the same boat. You know, if anyone rings up now and wants to bring a dog in, you bite their hand off. It's got like that, you know, it's struggling a bit.
Have you found that, you know, even maybe owners you've had for a long time have not renewed, if you like, or?
Absolutely. No doubt about it. I mean, you know, we used to get owners come down here for a social evening and that, and often stay after racing, but now they seem to come down and they watch the dog run and they go home. It's just all changed. I mean, been doing it nearly for 40 years down here, and it's massively changed.
You have been here, well, I mean, you say yourself, it's mid-70s, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, it was 77. And it's, you know, it's changed so much now, and sadly for the worse, it's a bit of a struggle. I mean, the prize money's being put in the wrong places. I mean, that's what's happening. You know, tracks are getting all these telephone numbers for tractors and God knows what else, and it should be going to prize money. There's just no encouragement as far as I'm concerned.
So if you could take control of the purse strings, let's say, the most important thing from your point of view is the prize money has to be, you know, a little bit better. Let's say it's not going to, you know, it's not going to double overnight or whatever, but it has to be a little bit better to entice those owners who, you know, lapsed owners, let's say, to go out and buy another dog.
Absolutely. You've got to increase the prize money. You know, as I say, it's been spent in the wrong places and handed out to the wrong people, and it needs to, you know, try and draw people in, and sponsorship as well. Nothing seems to be done about getting sponsors. I know, you know, in Ireland they seem to, even now with serious money problems, but they seem to still get companies to sponsor races. Over here, I think everyone still sits back and expects people to come and do things, and it's not happening. You know, the prize money's poor, and we're lucky. I mean, here and Ladbrokes tracks, the prize money's obviously a lot better than some of the others. How they survive, some of these trainers and owners, with, you know, £20, £15 run money, it's just mind-boggling. When you're paying 50, 60 quid to keep a dog, you've got no chance of sort of clearing the bills now. So, you know, prize money really needs to be looked at to try and draw people, you know, potential owners into the game or back into the game.
Thank you, Derek.
No problem.
Thanks for talking. Thank you.
Yeah, Derek Knight there, who's just discussing how long he's been around. I know he's had such continued success over a period of time.
He's a fantastic guy. He's a terrific trainer, and he speaks so much sense. You know, he's seen the changes. You know, he might look still very, you know, young, but I mean, you know, when we were talking about Haymaker Mac, he trained Haymaker Mac in the early 80s. You know, dogs of that ilk, and so many superstars. And he's seen the ground racing has changed over those years. It is a different animal, and makes some fantastic points about prize money.
Yeah,
really does.
And he's not saying things for the benefit of himself, but for the benefit of others.
Exactly.
I mean, as a whole.
Yeah. Hey, look. You know, maybe this is a conversation another time, but you know, people like Derek should be drafted in to be on some sort of committee, because he's got a lot to offer.
Well, I think he's got more to